grab a glass of wine and get cozy because this is Girl Shit, where we spill the tea about Bravo books and bullshit. And here are your hosts, Delaney and Christy.
Welcome back. We're going back to back today.
We are busy gals, so
Yes.
we gotta do what we can.
We're going to fit 2 in because we missed last week.
We did. So let's get started. We're going to talk about the episode that happened last night, which was May 3rd. So everybody knows, the 2023.
May the 4th be with you.
Which is today.
Yeah.
So,
Thank you.
should watch Star Wars. We can do a Star Wars podcast.
No, I'm never.
It would be like 1 minute long.
Yeah, I wouldn't even make it. I just know there's a little alien in there. And
I know there's a Yoda
yeah, that's the alien,
and a
right?
robot.
And don't they have to fight for the rings?
Isn't that Lord of the Rings?
See, we're not off to a good start, so we're going to actually trash that.
Moving on to trash shit about Vanderpump Rules, which a lot of it is going to be around Vanderpump Rules right now because, as you know, there's so much tea going on. So jumping right in.
Both feet or just one foot?
Let's do two.
Yeah.
Let's do
You know
two.
what? Go big or go home.
All right, jumping in. One thing that I want to talk about, that I took a note about, is when Schwartz and Sandy are FaceTiming Lisa in the car, kind of at the beginning of the episode.
Mm-hmm.
And Lisa's talking about, the whole Raquel thing, right? And Sandy goes over the phone. He's like, I'm over the whole, Schwartz and Raquel thing. And Lisa's like, I'm not even talking about Schwartz and Raquel. It has now turned into you and Raquel. Like, what is going on? And he just kept, kind of ignoring Lisa and not talking about it.
He's deflecting. He's
Good turn.
Yes, and that's what he's done this whole entire season. Anytime the spotlight may shine on him a little bit, he's like flicking it the other way because he's trying to obviously not get caught.
Yeah.
But also, I'm like, it's weird that you stayed over and then he lied about it.
Yes.
And when he started lying, that to me would be like, why would you lie if this is just a usual friend activity that you partake in all the time? And when he was like, we just went in the jacuzzi, stuff that we always do. I'm like, no, you're trying to hide now.
Yes.
That's what if I was Ariana, my light would be like, bing, bing, bing.
Yeah.
Red flag, something is off.
Mm-hmm. But instead, when they were at the glamping and talking about
Which,
that.
honestly, that looked cool as shit.
It did look cool.
I kind of want to do that.
Me too. I loved how Sheena was like, though, my type of glamping wouldn't be like AC, which, true, that would be mine as well. But it looks very cool.
I would go there and then, get an RV to take it. I wouldn't sleep it outside. That's just a little too...
I would like a little cabin, like what Cody and I did. Yeah, that little cabin with just, the bed, and that's it. And that was glamping. But it was air conditioned.
Yeah.
And we had doors, so, no bears, even though there's no bears here, could get us.
Yeah, and, a real bathroom, though.
Oh, absolutely. Real bathroom.
I'm not a spot. I cannot just,
I'm not shitting outdoors.
And when, pee anywhere, I'm like, I cannot. I get, stage fright.
I could pee.
No, never. I would rather piss my pants than squat.
Mm.
Yeah.
Or to, hold onto a tree and, lean.
I just pretend. No, so once it gets on your leg.
Well, then you just got a pee leg.
Yeah.
Slide right toilet paper.
Yeah.
Maybe some hands there.
Okay, we got right on
track.
Yeah, let's get back to glamping scenes.
All right, so during the glamping, and Brock was like, "Well, why did you lie to me about it?" Because again, he lied to Brock about how she left or whatever. She didn't stay the night.
Out.
Yeah, dipped out.
Well, she did dip out because she went to bed early.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
But then everyone else, it comes out that no, she actually stayed, and he's like, well, we didn't want to make it seem well, you doing that makes it seem like an actual thing.
Lying about it makes it seem way worse than what actually happened. But we all know. And then he goes, well, she went up to my room. Oh, what? No, not my room, the guest room. And I was like, no, bitch, it was your room.
Yeah,
it was your room for sure.
Yeah,
and I just would not be okay with that. If I'm not home, none of my girlfriends are hanging out at my house or staying at my house if I'm not there.
Yeah. Very strange. Everything's very strange. But Ariana, and this is when Ariana said, I totally, what'd she say? I totally trust and love Raquel, and I totally trust and love Tom. Nothing's gonna happen. I bet she's eating her fucking words right now.
Well, when they were saying how there's no rules but don't do anything that will embarrass me, I was like, maybe that should have been a rule.
Yeah.
Like, maybe, hey, don't do anything that's going to embarrass me and blow up my life in front of, the world.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I feel really bad for Ariana, but I'm also like, you had to have some inkling after all these things. And it wasn't just like, I mean, Lala called it out first. I think it was the first scene of this episode.
Yeah.
She was like, James, something is going on with Raquel and Tom.
Yeah.
Just because he talked about Ariana when he was with Kristen the same way he talks about Raquel.
Oh,
Nothing's happening. Nothing's going on. It never happened. And then it turns out you were making out at the Golden Nugget or wherever with Ariana.
It was the Golden
Yeah, I don't know. I know it was a place that no one would ever go.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm like, Lila could see it, and James's face, and she said he was like,
Yeah.
Because he probably wanted to cry.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. And another thing, Ariana was like, Raquel, she's just so sweet and kind and loyal. Like, so many times during this episode, I was like, Ariana, just shut up because...
Like, if I could send you your
Oh
own
my
self a
God.
message, I'd be like, loyal is not a word I would use to describe Raquel.
Yeah. And Raquel, at the bonfire, like, she was like, you guys are my friends. I love each and every one of you.
These are my real friendships.
Yes, my real friendships. And then they were bringing up the Heartspring event that Kristina Kelly was putting on. And, to see if she can actually go to it because, Katie's going to be there and all this stuff.
But also, how thirsty are you that she's always trying to go to things she's not invited to?
Yeah.
That's why I think she's a pick-me, and I think she did this thing with Tom to get, like, status. Because if you're someone that I hate or does not like me is launching a lip balm party or whatever, I'm not trying to go.
No.
We don't even like each other. And for Kristina Kelly to be like, yeah, she can come when the three of you are going to be there and you'll hate her. Yeah. Like, what is the point? Is it so you get more screen time or you have some more drama there so you become a bigger deal? Like, I didn't really understand what the point of that, letting her go. I was like, nope, don't, you're not invited.
Yeah, I would have done the same thing. It's so annoying. But I feel like, on that note, I feel like Raquel, with Tom and everyone, like, she wants to feel... like validated because she's so, I think, lost as a human. She just, I think that her age, what is it, 26, 27,
she turned 28.
Whatever.
Too fucking old to be acting like this.
Yeah. I think with her, she thought she's going to be independent all her life. Well, when she's Miss California. Like, you're fucking stupid as fuck. Like, and then she's like, I just want to be a role model for girls and stuff. And I'm like, well, you're not really doing that.
An occupational therapist, I think she said. And when she started crying like a fucking wild buffalo, I was like, yes. On my fucking TV screen. You're so dumb. I would pass a test to do that. Do you know what your fucking normal multiplication is? Because I'm pretty sure you're not going to be giving therapy. Yeah. God forbid if she does. There's going to be a lot of nutcases running around. God.
I know. Yeah, when she was saying all of that, I'm just like, you being a role model. And so I think with her, she feels like her life is turned upside down. So she needs that validation from anyone who's going to give it to her. So I think that's why this whole thing even started.
And Tom's a predator. Tom likes weak girls.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Because then he can manipulate them into doing what he wants. Exactly. And he likes to be in charge. And Ariana is not that way. She's very like, no, I'm not going to do everything you say. And Raquel's very like, okay, if you pat my head twice, I'll do it, whatever. Yeah. Oh, 100%. So annoying. And she was like, so when she finally did get invited then to the Heartspring event, and she's like, I have respect for other people. It's not like I don't have respect for other people. Yeah. That's what she said. I'm like, are you kidding me? Yeah, you must really as you're literally like porking her freaking best friends. I respect her so much with her boyfriend's dick in my mouth. Yeah. Like, you're disgusting. Everything she says, like, and this is what creeps me out. Like, you sit there and you say all these things when your actions are doing the complete opposite. And I just literally, like, you're horrible. Yeah. Like, there's not even words to describe somebody like her or Tom. Oh, I know. And when they're like, when Schwartz made that joke, or Tom, which one? I can't remember who made the joke about. Oh, no, it was Schwartz. He goes, be careful, Tom and Brooke, because Raquel likes taking men.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, that is the smartest thing that idiot has ever said.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. And Sandy's face was like,
Yeah. He's like, yeah, it's me. I'm taking it. I'm inside of her whenever I get a spare minute.
yeah. Oh my God. It drives me nuts.
She probably had his cum dripping out of her at the glamping event,
Absolutely.
hanging out without him.
Yeah. Probably.
Ew.
I just can't.
I just
Get
want
Sandy's face out of my...
No, I want to
Mind.
slap his mustache off.
He looks like a pedophile. He looks like he smokes 77 packs of cigarettes a day.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's high on something else other than weed.
Oh,
A lot
absolutely.
of the time.
Yeah, majority of the time, absolutely. I can't. And his teeth. It's like, you make money now. Like, you always flaunt your money, like, fix your face.
And your hair. What is that hair? And it's always like, okay, guys, my bad. I'm like, you
Stupid fucking nail polish.
dude. When he's on the screen, my pussy is as dry as the Sahara Desert. I'm like,
Yeah, oh my God. I hope he just never comes back because I would love it to not listen
oh
to
no,
him.
he's gonna be back next season because so the makeup line,
Oh my
he
God.
was on a podcast saying that this scandal, it like made his makeup line even better.
One, I didn't even know he had a makeup line. Two, you're fucking stupid for having a makeup line because you're ugly and you're stupid.
And it's like, he tries to monetize off anything. Like, that's why he's doing his fake band. You can't even sing. It's no original songs. You're just a cover band.
Yeah.
I'm about to sneeze because I'm allergic to his bullshit. So annoying.
I know. I can't believe, but I feel like he's maybe just saying that his makeup took off. Maybe to, like, try to get it out there for people to actually go look at his makeup.
Well,
you
yeah,
know?
because none of us knew about it.
Yeah, nobody knew about it. And so I feel like he's just saying that because who in the right mind would buy anything and support anything that Sandoval has?
Maybe other straight men that like to wear makeup. Exactly. The end of that. Yeah, no one is buying it. Also, oh my God, I just brain farted. My brain's turned into mush talking about this idiot.
It's okay.
What other
All right.
do you have?
Let's talk about the Heartspring event then.
Yes.
So,
I was impressed. More products than I thought.
yes, I actually did happen to buy one. We said we were going to try it. I did buy the coconut and rose lip balm.
That's a cute flavor.
It is. And it actually makes your lips very, very moist.
Let me have a smell.
I actually really like it. I bought the tinted lip balm too, but I haven't tried that yet. But
That
this,
smells good.
yeah, and I will say I like it a lot. So I know we've kind of talked.
Was it the $16 for one?
I think it was $8, and I spent $16 altogether because I got the tinted.
So
one,
you'd
too.
say you'd buy another one for $8?
Yes. I also am a sucker for chapstick. I don't know why. So I would. I'm going to try a different flavor, but this is really nice.
Yes.
Keeps my lips moist and luscious.
Moist.
So that was exciting.
Yes.
But what do you think of Raquel's outfit? I want to get your take on it. We have very different styles.
Honestly, I thought she looked good, even though I hate her. Like, I don't want to think she looked good because I just hate her yet.
Yeah.
But I was like, your outfit's cute, but you're stupid.
See, to me, I was like, probably not the best place to wear that outfit.
I don't disagree.
Because everyone else was like super.
It's supposed to be chic.
Yes, it's chic.
Yeah.
And it was like.
It was like maybe dungeon bedroom vibe.
Yes,
Maybe.
absolutely.
Which, take it to the club.
Yeah, take it to the club.
Love
Ride
it.
it all night in the club. But
You did
not
not
this
nail
lip
the
balm event.
No, the theme was not nailed. Like
No.
that. Although she probably was like,
Yes, absolutely. But I loved the conversation that Lala and Ariana had when they were filling up their goodie bags about how her mom had just like passed away or whatever. Grandma. And her grandma had just passed away, and she called Sandoval, and he was at the party and just kept drinking and didn't come home. I loved that confrontation with him, and he was like, well...
So, he was supposed to get a ride back with Justin.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, I need you to come home. And Justin was like, I'm leaving. You can go with me. But he lied and said that Justin left without him knowing because he was taking his shit.
Yeah.
But then Lala was like, no, I was standing right there.
Mm-hmm.
You knew Justin was leaving and you wanted to stay.
Yeah.
His face looked like someone had sucked the life out of it. It was like,
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, if speechless was an emoji, his face was.
And then he tried to, like, what classic narcissism is, try to, like, almost flip it on her. It's like, well, I thought you want to be alone. I thought, you know, this is technically your fault because you wanted to be alone. It's like, no. And to Ariana's point that when her dad passed, years prior, he did everything for her.
And they wanted him together.
Yeah. And also, I think we can even see that Ariana, like, when she has someone close to her or something that's hurting, like, she needs support. I feel like she needs support a lot, or just wants to be around people that love her. And so when that happened, for him not to even go was just mind-boggling to me. And, like, literally make excuses. It's like, you knew what she needs. Mm-hmm. Like, you were literally totally checked out of this relationship.
Well, and then, like, she made that comment to Lala, how she was like, oh, this summer I don't know how I'm still functioning, like, with the dog and the grandma. And I'm like, oh, baby girl, your summer's just about to get started. Like, you're barely hanging on now, and you don't even know. Yeah. The shit show of a storm your life's about to be in about 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel bad for her, but I'm just like, if you're dumb enough to date Sandy for that long,
yeah,
I'm like, goddamn. You have to, and I think too, like, I think Ariana is like a very sweet, like, person who, you know, just thinks the best of everybody. Mm-hmm. But really, 10 years of Tom, you have to have some kind of, like,
yes,
get the fuck out. Like, if I was standing there, and if I was in Ariana's situation, and he lied to me about why he didn't come home that day after my grandma just died, and you're already on the rocks, I'm like, we're done here. Our little cover for my phone is doing a dance right now. Delaney keeps catching it.
It's annoying, this microphone.
Yeah.
These microphones. Stay tuned.
Yeah. Stay tuned for us putting them in the trash for the next episode.
Absolutely.
But yeah, so I was just like, but I was like, my mouth was hanging open when he was like, yeah, well, like, he left, and I didn't know he left. And she's like, no, and Lala was like, I was standing right there with you guys. Like, that's not what happened. And you know Lala was sober, so she's not twisting this.
Yeah.
But he just wanted to stay there and fight with Raquel. And I just, like... But even as a regular human, like, if I was at a party, you know, like, Kristina, my grandma passed away, I'd be like, I'm on my way. Yeah. And I'm not even dating you.
Yeah.
So it's like, as a regular person, you should have done better as a boyfriend. You 1,000% should have done.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. I just... talking about him drives me insane. Like, I feel like
I'm like Lala when she's like, oh, she was on a podcast or watch What Happens Live, I think. Yes. And he's like, did you watch him on that podcast? She goes, I actually fast forward through all of his scenes, so there's no way I'm going to watch something of just him. Mm-hmm. I'm like, you know what? I feel you, girl, because I just want to, like, suddenly just delete him from my TV. Mm-hmm. But I'm also like, show me what else what you got so I talk shit about it on the podcast.
Exactly. It's basically homework.
Yes.
But we have to do it.
Yes. The only homework I've ever liked in my entire life. And done, actually.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Normally I would just like, homework, I don't do that. But this is the homework I like.
Yeah.
But, do you have any other points you want to go over?
I mean, that was basically all my points that I had, because it's basically now just shitting on Sandoval. Is there any other points you want to bring up of that, or even any other of the cast members?
I feel like the other cast members, probably besides Katie, have gotten escaped this season, because normally we dog on... Okay, you know what I do want to talk about, though? Brock. We have not even mentioned that...
His haircut. Have you seen his haircut?
Girl. He went from a 4 to a motherfucking 10. Not to mention he's Australian, so me and Brock bond.
Yes.
I like to vibe with my Australian people. But after the haircut, I was like, damn.
Yeah, I do like his haircut.
He's like a giant Viking.
He is. Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, man, is there something else you want to talk about? Sorry before I jumped in with the
No, I was just going to bring him up because I'm like, I feel like he kind of gets skipped over, but when he's there, he does bring, like, something else to the scene.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't, like, let's go back to when he first came and when Lala was, like, putting him on blast about the kids and stuff. I don't love, like, throwing people under the bus on TV about, like, you don't know.
Yes.
And then she, like, dug into him, and I think he had, like, domestic violence charges or
Yeah.
whatever. And now I look at him, I'm like, I don't even see you doing that. So he must have evolved.
Yeah, I think so. And, you know, I don't even know truly what all happened with the domestic violence or something. I think he's some sort of, like, I mean, he defended himself, and I don't know if it was a false charge or not. I'm not well-versed on that. But, I mean, I will say when I listened to Lala's podcast, she was, like, crying because she was talking about how she was wrong about it, you know? Like, and she had no point to just jump down his throat without knowing the situation or...
Well, she apologized.
Yeah.
And then she was like, I love that dude. Like, he's so, the way he treats my baby. Like,
Yeah.
like he's a dad for her. And I'm just like then after that, I was like, you're right. You're so amazing.
Yeah.
Like, you're just the best.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's great. I think him and Sheena are really great together.
I agree.
love that for her. I
actually really love Sheena this season. I don't know what
I do too, and it's been back and forth. I feel like every season. Sometimes I'm like, shut the fuck up. I could just like fucking shake you or slap you. But now I really enjoy her.
Yeah, I'm like, whether allegedly punched Raquel in the face, I was like, yeah, girl.
She said that on Sheena's podcast. She said that she like, I think she pushed her.
Which, honestly, you're lucky.
Yeah.
That's all you got. I would have glassed a bitch if they did it to my best friend.
And so then Raquel had filed a...
TRO, temporary restraining order.
Yeah. And so that Sheena wasn't even at the finale, but she had to like...
The reunion, they had to tape in separate rooms.
Yeah.
But they said that she did that to get out of coming to the reunion. Because but they're obviously, like, Bravo's not stupid. They're going to figure out a way to make it work with you both.
Yeah.
But then when it came to the court date, didn't even show. Because it was all for a PR stunt to get out of the reunion.
And her PR people are fucking stupid.
She needs to fire and rehire.
Also, I'm just going to bring this up with the... Now that she's at this, like, mental health facility.
The resort.
And if she is at a mental health facility, then I guess, you know, good for her. But if this was a PR thing, if she's at a mental health facility and she's truly at a resort, like, truly resort, then that's super fucked. Of
That
everyone
is
around.
so tragic.
Yeah.
Because, to be honest, you're making light of people with actual mental health issues and serious issues.
Yeah.
Because you want to, like, look like a victim. Look like you're struggling. Because of a situation you did to yourself. Knowingly, you knew when people found out that you were going to probably be one of the hated, like, most hated people in America.
Yeah.
You chose to do that, and then you're making a joke out of other people's mental health. Like, you're at this facility.
Yeah.
I'm not buying it.
No. And so I feel like, she's definitely not there for mental health, and if she is, okay. But it does not seem that way. Instead, she's getting her back blown out by fucking Sandy on the freaking beach at this resort.
Living
Whatever the
her
hell
best
they
life.
are. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's just, I don't know, so stupid.
There was also one thing that I saw a couple weeks back when she was sitting on a random chair outside the nail salon and like TMZ and the paparazzi were there. Literally, there's a building. Not a fucking chair, but there's a fold-up chair, like a barbecue chair, out the front of this nail salon, just for Raquel to sit.
Oh my God.
I was like, first of all, you're showing your face in public.
Yeah.
Ballsy.
She probably called them herself.
She called them, for sure. Because then she's just like, just talking nonsense. And like, almost smiling. I'm like, I have never seen somebody set themselves up for an interview so thirstily in my whole life.
She should fire her PR team.
She needs, yeah.
Like, she got them off Craigslist or what the hell?
I think she should move to some place where there's like, no people. Like, go to Belize or somewhere, bitch, because I think for the rest of your life, like, you go and pick up milk from the grocery store, and someone's going to be like, you're that nasty heifer that slept with her best friend's boyfriend.
Yeah. That's 100%.
Like, forever. Mm-hmm. This is never going away for you. Like,
no.
You have gotten yourself in quite the pickle.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Raquel.
I know.
Rachel Raquel.
But don't you think, like, I don't know, I'm like, most of the time when I'm not, my temper doesn't take over. I think about the consequences of my actions. Absolutely. I think we're all taught this in like second grade or third grade. I mean, my 4-year-old knows when you do something bad, there's going to be consequences.
Yeah.
So as, like, you have to think, like, both of them. Wouldn't you be like, okay, if this gets out, it's going to be very bad for our careers, personal lives, everything.
Like, your life will be
any brand, like Schwartz and Sandy's, like Tom, like, you are going to, like, look at the bigger picture. Like, you want to get your dick wet and get off, which, you know, really, probably his sex with him is not that good, because I'm sure he just watches himself in the mirror.
Oh, I'm sure.
Sting like a fucking camel. But you want to do that and probably not be in a relationship after the fact and ruin everything else that you have done. Like, it blows my mind.
Because they're idiots.
Yeah, like, even people that cheat, that have kids in these lives, you ruined your whole life for probably 2 seconds in the back of somebody's dirty car.
2 seconds, 3 inches.
Yeah. And about as thick as this. A little pencil dick is what we're going with here. But yeah,
she's always been dumb in my eyes. I think she's always been super stupid, and Sandoval.
I don't think she's as dumb as she plays off. To pull off an affair for 7 months behind your best friend's back, I don't think she's as dumb as she plays.
But
that's a pretty fucking big feat to take on.
It is, but I also think, you know, we don't know how Tom and Ariana, you know, were. If Ariana really did stay home a lot of the time, and, you know, Tom was out doing his band stuff and whatever other fucking shit he was doing, and she was always there, I feel like. And if their whole friend group is like, oh, this happens all the time, we do this, we do that, and it's totally normal. Like, I feel like maybe if it was in a different friend group, it would have been noticed. But maybe with this friend group, they're just so odd, and that's just a normal thing, you know, because everyone was like, no. And even on Lala's podcast, she was like, watching it back, we see all the red flags, but when you're actually in it and you're in the moment, you don't think that's going to happen. You don't think it's a red flag because you don't actually even, like, see it at all, you know, because you're in it. If you're not in it and you see an outsider's point of view, which I think it took Allie to kind of bring the attention to everyone, then, you know, you don't see really what's going on.
I agree, because as viewers, if we didn't know about it, I'd be like, that's weird, but I wouldn't think, like, some people could be that disgustingly horrible. I'd be like, that's some red flags, like, things I wouldn't allow for sure, but maybe that's what they do, because, like, everyone seems to think it's normal.
Yeah.
But I will never forget when the scandal came out and James Kennedy was just on Tom's, just tearing the dude apart. And I'm like, you know, James is just living for this.
Yeah.
For the two of their demise, he's like, hell yeah.
And James, oh God. James is, to me, he's so entertaining. And he can be so funny, but then at times I'm like, oh my God, you were too much. Like, I can't even handle you. Like, you're annoying, all the things. But he's really fucking entertaining. And he can be really fucking funny. As long as, I think this is what Lala even says. She's like, as long as he's not coming at you, like, he's so hilarious. But when he's coming at you, then she's like, oh my God, like, just.
No, when he's coming at you, it's like a chihuahua. Like, it doesn't stop. But when you're watching him do it to someone else, shit's hilarious.
Yeah.
Like, he irritates me. I think he's a twat.
Yeah.
But if he wasn't on the show, there would be no show.
Yeah.
Like,
it's just some of the shit that he just, like, says and how he acts. Like, I think it was on Watch What Happens Live, like, last week. And just how he was acting. He's like, just, like, all this shit. And I'm like, oh, my God, James.
Yeah. Well, when he said drinking again, I was like, show's gotta get wild.
Yes.
Because when he was drinking and stuff,
my God.
the things he would say, like when he would say, hey, you should get rid of shorts, are you pregnant? Like, the things he would say, I'm like, God, this is off the wall crazy.
Yes.
But you're making the show.
Yeah.
My little child's here today, and she wants to be part of the girl squad, but
Yeah.
those little ears are too sensitive for some of the things we're saying.
Well, is there anything else from this episode that you can think of that?
No, I think we covered it all. I think as the weeks go on, the juiciness is just going to be like out of this world.
Yeah, I think so too. Really excited for the reunion.
I can't wait for next week.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, because I just think more and more stuff is just like coming out. Because didn't they pick back up cameras? They would have had to, right?
Yeah.
I think they did. So
Yeah, because they were done filming, I think, and then they added the rest when this came out.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I'm excited.
I know, and like I saw how Ariana found out was because a video of Raquel playing with herself
Yes.
popped up on Tom's phone,
Mhm.
which makes me believe that they weren't broken up, because if you broke up with her 2 weeks before, why is she filming you on your phone at your show? Like, I'm not supporting anyone that broke up with me.
No. Oh, absolutely not.
So I'm like, I don't believe that bullshit.
Yeah, definitely not.
But I'm like, as we get closer, this is gonna get better and better.
I know. Perfect. Well, all done.
I think we're done. Let's wrap this baby up.
Wrap it up. All right, guys, we'll be back next week with some more Vanderpump juiciness, and we might do a couple other things.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens.
Stay tuned. We're gonna just live on the edge over here and dump a buttload of information into your brains.
Absolutely. Buttloads. All right, top for now.
Thanks for listening to Girl Shit. If you had as much fun as we did, hit that subscribe button. Until next time, babes.